Alexandra, how are you?
Great. Hi, Leah. You did a great job as Sprite, the youngest Eternal.
Well, thank you.
Now, for your role, you had to speak in three different languages, two of which weren't English. How difficult were those lines to learn, and how did you do it?
Well, my very first day actually was the day that I spoke Spanish. And I had found out that I was speaking it. I think they switched scenes around. So like an hour before, they were like, "Oh, you're doing your Spanish scene today." And I was very nervous. But luckily, one of the actors, he spoke Spanish. So he was sort of helping me like a little bit with the dialogue. The Babylonian was very difficult because it's not just like another language. It's a dead language, I think, and it's totally gibberish. Like none of it makes any sense. So I have actually some really funny videos of myself trying to learn this Babylonian speech. And I rewrote some of the words that they made more sense and like pronunciation wise. That helped a lot. I had a lovely dialect coach who helped me as well.
Eternals was filmed in so many gorgeous locations. Did you have a favorite?
I mean, I really loved London. It was so beautiful, and you really get to know a city well. I lived there for 6 months. I London was like stunning. I love London. I'd love to go back.
Did you get to do any of your own stunts?
Yeah, actually, I think 2 or 3 times I did all of them. I think one night I timed out, and so my stunt double, my lovely stunt double Chelsea, had to jump in there for a little bit of that.
Which was your favorite one to do?
Well, the first one I did was just a lot of fun because it was like the first stunt that I ever did, and it's also it was like a big moment for me on set too because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on a Marvel set, I'm a superhero, I'm doing a stunt. That was the one where I stabbed. I can't say really what it was, but I jumped and I stabbed something, and it was fun.
You got to wear some really cool outfits. I was wondering, did you get to keep a souvenir from the set, like one of the costumes or a prop?
I wish. I would have loved to keep my super suit, but they don't let us keep those things. But they did send me like a piece of the material. All the material was like hand dipped in like this crazy way. They had like such intricate details, but they did send me up like a section of the material, which is really cool to have.
What did you like best about Sprite's character?
I liked her comedy. I think it was really funny, like that dry type of like sarcastic humor. I sort of am like that with my siblings. We're like lean to each other sometimes. We've got our like sarcastic humor.
What was it like to be the only kid on set? Is it a bit weird, or is it cool because you get more attention?
Well, I think the lovely thing is that they treated all of us equally, and I felt like I was one of the adults because of everyone just treated me like very equal to everyone else. Um, I everyone was jealous of me because I worked less hours because I'm a kid, right? So I can't work as many hours as the adults. So that was the only other, I guess, special treatment that I got.
Which of the cast members did you bond the most with?
I had a lot of on-screen time with Kumail, and he was just like the funniest, nicest guy, and we got along really, really well. We also had our hair and makeup chairs next to each other, and so we were laughing all day long. He's a really funny guy.
And finally, what kind of a role would you like to do next?
Oh boy. Um, well, I would actually really like to work with kids. I've worked with like one kid before, but he was a couple of years older than me, so I don't know if it really counted. But I would probably I'd like to work with kids while I still am a kid while I can.
Sounds good. I think I know the movie you're talking about too. It was that when you're in a house in the winter. It was kind of like
Yeah,
a
the
horror movie.
lodge. The
Yeah,
lodge.
the
Yeah.
lodge, the lodge. That was it. Yeah. Well, great job in this movie, and thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, or if you're returning and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, tap it now, plus the notification bell in the right-hand corner so that you make sure you don't miss out on any new celebrity interviews. While you're at it, hit the like button and tell me below in the comments, who's your favorite star? Who would you like to see me interview next? I'd love to hear from you.